bills coming early and your girl is the latest, and she's saying that she's down, but the crib always vacant, and you do $1 worth, but it's pennies that you making, and you trying to be the greatest. You gotta get creative when you from the side of town where the kids hardly make it, and you try to ease your mind, but the pigs always hating, and your freedom's on the line, and it's years that you facing, and you trying to be the greatest.
Alright, what's up? This is What's the Remedy? It's your boy, Dr. J.
Oh, day one.
Ashley Ray. You forgot your damn name,
I'm tripping because I'm looking at I'm trying to buy these cameras and stuff. Hey, don't do me my name.
Go ahead, Ashley. What you got?
It's Ashley Ray.
Oh, okay.
God, I almost forgot my name.
Yeah.
And we got some special guests today. Okay. We got Miss Erica T and Gino Daboy.
Hey.
Daboy Gino.
Whatever. You know your name. My bad, I messed up, y'all. I told y'all.
Gino the boy, that could
You
go.
good?
Switch it up a little bit sometimes. It's 2018.
It's all good, the boy Gino, and we got
Erica T.
Erica T.
What up?
What's going down?
At least Ashley got the names out. That was good.
Yeah, I'm saying, you good job. Good first try.
That's the dyslexia coming out. It's all right.
You dyslexic?
A little bit.
Oh, damn.
You get an A for effort. You get a gold star.
Thank you.
All right, so, we jump right into it. How was y'all weekend, everybody?
It was cool.
Yeah,
Still here.
Yeah, pretty much. Just works and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
How about y'all?
The weather could have been a little bit better for me, but for the most part, I made the most of it.
That's good.
That's about the usual, just maintaining out here, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Anybody doing anything special this weekend?
I went to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. I went Friday.
I was like, how was that? Other than the rain and everything.
See, the rain kind of really... Because you're outside for the most part.
Mm.
So,
do y'all still do? I know you from down
they had
there,
a few parades that they wanted to cancel because of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to push it back a few hours so that, the weather could light up. But one parade was canceled that I really wanted to go to. That was Friday night.
Oh.
Saturday, it was bad. I caught a Sunday parade.
Oh,
Sunday night, it rained again.
Damn.
So, and today was actually the best day, but I had to come back to Houston.
That Tuesday, y'all.
Yeah.
Drink up.
So I'm aiming for next year. I'm definitely going to plan for next year. Because it's going to be in March. So
yeah,
it should be
March.
better.
Because
it's just so cold.
Because actually, it's like March 3rd.
Was it
like that.
cold and
It
raining?
was cold and wet.
Oh, that's not the same.
Yeah, I want to go down there. So I want to go to the Zulu Ball next year.
Definitely. So we're actually, you need to start now.
Yeah.
So we're looking into it right now.
Oh.
Well, for a table, it's like $1,700. I think 10 people.
Oh.
The VIP table is like 37. You don't really need VIP. So I'm on it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep y'all
Keep us
updated.
posted.
Yeah, keep
If
us
you want to
You know what I'm
go.
saying?
Because we have to get hotels like soon.
Yeah.
And I'm just really feel like
I'd
next
rather
year,
do
since I didn't have a good time this year, I feel like next year I have to plan now if I really want to enjoy myself. So.
Well, let's go do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to hit that Zulu Ball for real.
Yeah.
Y'all been to Mardi Gras?
No.
I've been out
been
a
to
bunch
Mardi
of
Gras?
times.
Have you been to any of the balls?
No.
I
I never
haven't
did
been
a
to
ball.
That's good. Y'all really
I'm
have to-
grown now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Get your black tie on. Get your gown on.
Yeah.
I've been to like the Strand in Galveston.
I went last year.
You are killing me. Oh, you ain't never went.
I ain't never been to Mardi Gras at all.
Yeah, I ain't never been to New Orleans.
And it's weird because
You
this
never
year
been
I
to
had a
Well, no, not
hookup,
to Mardi
I'll
Gras.
call you.
Yeah.
I had a last minute hookup on hotels, and I just was like, it's kind of too last minute because everybody was like, okay, we're not going, it's too expensive. But then the weather was bad, so
Yeah.
It's all good. It's always next year, so.
definitely I'm planning for real.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, I've called like the Essence Festival once before and
like
stuff
the
like that,
Essence.
but I ain't never been to Mardi Gras.
I'm gonna go to Jazz Fest too. That's the
I heard
main
Jazz
3
Fest.
hours.
I heard
Yeah,
Jazz
I
Fest.
heard
Festival,
Jazz Fest.
Jazz
real
Fest, and
nice.
Mardi Gras.
I missed that before.
So that's in April.
Okay.
I want to see Anita Baker. She's gonna be there.
Oh, my girl.
Damn.
Oh, I was going to bust out in song.
Don't
No.
do it to him. Don't do it to him.
That's who I want to see. Anita Baker.
Well, that's what's up,
So
man.
what else? Anybody else do anything? What else?
Well, I went to DC. Like, I just landed right before we came to record.
Word.
Because, low key, if you want to get cheap tickets, I always say travel from Saturday to Tuesday. Because you're cheap. I mean, that flight was like $100 round trip.
For real?
To DC?
Who you
To
flew
DC.
with?
Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And you don't got to pay for your bag.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
So, yeah,
that's
bags
great.
fly free on Southwest. So, yeah, no. Saturday to Tuesday is always usually the lowest ticket prices. So, I'm taking a few trips on Saturday to Tuesday. So, that's why I just landed from there. But, I mean, DC was cool. I had been there like once before for like a wedding or something. But,
Y'all did the nightlife in D.C.? Like anything?
No, I went to like a brunch day party thing for a little bit on Sunday. Yeah. It was nice though. They got a lot of brunch spots in DC. Like when we were going, here, huh? I mean, I ain't gonna say it's way better than here, but it's like, you know how Philadelphia's got like the DJ and everything. There's like multiple places all in a row that got like DJs and shit. So I would say that they got more of a brunch, you know, activities and stuff like that on Sunday.
I don't feel like Houston has brunches like that.
I mean, they got a few.
2, 3 maybe that black people really go to, or like people that got DJs.
Yeah, and that was the thing about DC, because I was talking to some people out there and they were like, they brunches are segregated. So like the white people be at some brunches and then like they had like the black brunches with the DJs and stuff. And
we know where you going day one. To the white brunch.
Yeah. Hey, but
we're not using no cheap liquor no mimosas over the weekend.
No, listen. The other problem they had is like this should be expensive out there. So like we went to a brunch and we ended up paying like $30 a person or something like that. But like the one that my homeboy was about to take us to, he's like, oh, they got this place called Sequoia and we're gonna go out there. He's like, it's about $70 a person, but you know, you get
70
a person.
Am I taking my food home?
You get it's a endless buffet and bottomless drinks.
I don't eat like that. Like, and I don't drink like that either.
And he was telling me that it's a bunch of spots in DC like that. There's about $70 a person.
That better be 2 people.
But at the same time, you just gotta
$70.
Because I just feel like I'm not gonna spend $70. If I go to a restaurant, I'm not gonna spend $70 on
food yourself,
and the drinks.
And the other thing is,
that's not gonna be
the whole day messing with me.
You have to stay to get your money's worth.
I have to. We're gonna stay there all day. Brunch is gonna turn into dinner. Brunch is gonna turn into dinner.
I'm gonna eat that steak later.
But low key on the menu. Like I actually looked up the menu and he told me about it. But like the menu had like crab legs and stuff like that on the buffet.
They had.
Okay.
It was one of them kind. He said, and he was telling me he went to like a Four Seasons brunch one time, and he said Four Seasons is $100 a person.
What kind of food are you serving?
Live my life that way.
I don't know, man. It's
who is there DJing?
I don't think have a DJ. Those are like white people brunches.
Oh,
Four Seasons and stuff in the hotels and everything. $100 a person.
I could DJ for y'all at my house.
Yeah,
and cook y'all some brunch.
How much you charge?
You know what I'm saying? $20 a person.
A person.
So I'll make some.
I bring my own bottle. How much you still charge?
And I put cheese in my eggs.
I put cheese in my own eggs.
I got everything you need.
And I put some cheese.
I got that.
I don't eat like that.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, like I said, it was cool for the brunch that I went to, but they were telling me about all the expensive ones, and I was like, nah, I don't think I can handle that.
Yeah, we get what we had.
Yeah, and cost of living is up in DC too. They pay a lot for everything.
What else? I'm just curious. I've never been to DC. Anything else interesting you did out there this weekend, or anything else you saw?
Oh,
cool.
I mean, of course, like all the monuments and stuff, but one of the main things, and because it's Black History Month, I figured we should talk about it anyway, but like one of the big things I saw was the African American History Museum, which, opened up, what was it, like last year? Before? Last year. Yeah. So like last year they opened it up or whatever, and so now you have to get like tickets to get in. I mean, the good thing was it wasn't crowded when I went. From what I understand, like from talking to people that were in DC, they're like, normally when you go, it's a line. Like, it's a long line to get in. Once you get in, you got lines to get into every exhibit. And so, like, I had talked to somebody that lived out there, and they were like, they still hadn't seen the main exhibit downstairs, because you got to go down to the basement to see the main exhibit. And they said every time they go, the line is too long to even get in. And I was like, man, we went on Monday, it was empty. Like, we just walked right in, saw the whole exhibit. I mean, now, the other thing is, you got to give yourself, I say at least about 6 hours to see that whole museum.
Okay. What was in there? What was in the museum that you thought was so interesting?
Okay, so they start you off, like you take an elevator down all the way down to the bottom. Like you come in on the main level, you go down to the concourse, then you drop even further, like 3 levels down to like the bottom. And they start you from like before slavery. Like in Africa when they were picking up the slaves. Like you start from the bottom for real. And it's like an experience because, I mean, even though it wasn't that crowded, like it wasn't that many people, it was still crowded down there at the bottom. And like one of the black ladies that was working there was like, they do that on purpose so that you get this feeling of being like in a slave ship because everybody's like bumping into each other. You cramped in there trying to read all the exhibits and stuff. Right. And they just talking, like the exhibits tell you about the transatlantic slave trade. They tell you about how different slaves were in European countries and stuff, all before they started coming to America. Like they talked about how they were traded before they actually started shipping them over there. So it was interesting just for the simple fact that like you get to see all of the, I guess like the stuff that happened beforehand. Because we always hear about
it start at slavery,
right? Yeah,
kind of some people don't even know. Yeah. Oh, this was it, the beginning? Like, there's, So.
Yeah, like they start from like 1700, and then we like, okay, yeah, we were slaves.
Yeah, we start on the boat. Right. That's when slavery start on the boat.
On the boat. But no, they talked about like, they had showed different people that had gotten like kidnapped and, put in the slave trade. They showed all the shackles and different things that they used to chain them up. They showed you, okay, so they had this thing called like loose packing and tight packing the slaves. Mm-hmm. So like if they were sailing, because they had to take them from Africa all the way to America, but they took stops in between there. Right. And so let's say like word got to the captain and he's like, hey, we got some slaves that y'all can pick up and y'all can get a little bit more on your ship. Then we can get these over there and you'll get more money. And so he said, they start them out loose packing. So everybody lays on their back and chains them to the floor. And he's like, okay, well, we can pick up some more. Everybody get on your side. So he puts all the slaves on their side and stacks them like up against each other so that they can fit more slaves on the ship.
Yeah, and that's like I say, going through history, he's talking about that before. Like I said, I've heard that term. And they also talked about how they used to make those stops. That's how a lot of those different islands got populated with like different slaves and stuff like that, because if they was kind of sickly or elderly, whatever, they couldn't make the voyage to America. They'll just drop them off there and sell them there.
Yeah, and so like, and then like it showed all through there, like it had all these ship names and it told you how many slaves were on each ship, but like most of them, like one of them I saw, they left Africa with like 300 slaves. They made it to America with 90. So I mean, all of them died except for 90 of them. And that was like that for like every one of them. Like none of them had like more than 50% of the slaves make it. So that means everybody was dying on those ships. So
some cruel conditions, from the things I've seen. So you can imagine so for sure.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying. Like, there's no restrooms. They said if it was a nice captain, he might put a bucket in the corner and let them, go use the bucket. But most of them would just hose them off and let them piss and shit all over the floor and stuff like that. And then like the other thing was like they were talking about how like some captains like they would chain down all the males, but like if it was a cool like captain or whatever. And not really cool, I'm saying that loosely. But like, he some of the captains would have like a different level. Like all the males would be chained to the bottom of the boat. All the females and children would be on the next level. And they may or may not be chained down. Like they would let them roam free on the ship. But the only problem with that is usually they did that because they could take advantage of all the women and children. Rape them and all that kind of stuff. While the men were all locked up. And they were like, the only people they really have to guard is the men. So they use their men to guard them. They use their people to guard the men, and then rape the women and stuff while the men are chained to the floor. So
okay,
yeah, it gets pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
She like she need to lighten the mood.
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all know I go really down to the end.
I just get mad. So you're right.
Yeah, it's tough.
Did you see Roots in there?
What you mean, Roots?
No, I watch Roots. Shut up.
No, but okay, so just like from there though, like you work your way up and you work through all the rest of the levels, and this is just the bottom floor. And that's why I said this took us like almost 4 hours to go through all of this.
Get to the happy part.
I'm saying it got to the happy part. Like you get to, all the way at the top. Once you get to the top, you get to like Obama and all that kind of stuff. Like it goes from
like it came a long way,
a long way, and it shows you like how far you come from that bottom of the slave ship all the way up to like Obama. That's the end of that part. Now, like I said, that's just the bottom part of the whole, that's just the basement of this National History Museum. So like you get back to the main floor and you got like 4 more floors to go up. So I was like, damn, I can't even see the rest of it because we had other shit to do.
So that's really like a whole day.
It's literally a whole day. And I thought about it because we had eaten in there. Like they had like a little soul food cafe in there too.
I heard it. How was it? I heard about it.
It was alright.
Oh.
It wasn't like, it ain't like the greatest soul food you ever gonna have, but I mean, it was
cooking that soul food back there.
It was all black people back there. It was older. It was older black women. Like, I seen them.
It wasn't Javier and all that.
Nah, I ain't seen no Javier. That's racist, actually. Racist.
God damn, we just talking about coming up out of slavery.
I know.
My daddy said they always cook it. Like they cook everything though. They cook the Chinese.
I mean, no, that's true. I mean, you go to Timmy Chan's and all that. They be in there.
I got a homeboy that he cooks soul food. He's Hispanic.
I mean, they cook a lot.
What's that one? He goes.
Damn, that was racist.
Damn, you racist. But yeah, no, like it's good
next,
shit.
moving on.
Like on the top floors, like I went to a couple of the shit on the top floors, and they had like the Greek organizations. They had the Masons. They talked about Masons. They talked about all the different African Americans in services, military services, and had some of they medals and all that kind of stuff up there. It's real, like it's nice. Like I would, if I had kids, I'd make sure to take my kids out there. Cause it's shit that like your kids need to know.
I've been to DC before, but that I have never seen.
Yeah, like I hadn't seen this either. It was like if you've ever been to like Atlanta and gone to like the Civil Rights Museum.
I ain't never do that.
Well, it's like that, but like on steroids. Like it's like
right. Because in Atlanta, it's kind of.
Is it really
I don't
like
want to
short?
say it's weak.
Yeah, it's real.
But it's kind of like I can't. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a lot to
see.
see.
The way he's talking, I probably wouldn't be able to describe it like that at all.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, it's worth checking out. Sound
yeah,
like
I like to see
museums
like that.
Well, I mean,
You're from Georgia, so
I forgot about you.
Yeah, I like the Civil Rights Museum in Atlanta, but yeah, it's a lot weaker than that whole big museum in DC. But I like both of them, and like I said, whenever I do have kids, I'll make sure take them to the one in Atlanta and take them to this one in DC because I think that'd be good. Black History Month trip or something like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Take your kids.
Take them
Because
off
these kids
house.
today, they don't know nothing.
Nothing at all, and it's more than the little bit of George Washington Carver that they teach you every Black History Month every year.
Yeah, the same thing. And like you said, they only give us a month. Really?
Yeah.
I can't even go to school right now. Like I'm in school, and I feel like if I have to take a history class, I'm not gonna be able to.
learn none of that in history.
I'm not gonna be able to.
I didn't learn it until college.
I just knew we were slaves. That was it.
No.
You learned anything you got taught?
When I got to college, because I was at PV, so
Oh, you went to a Black.
I had
Yeah, so it's kind of we've seen the plantations and everything else.
Yeah, and my history teacher was in the Nation of Islam, so he was just
it's kind of
he was real.
passage.
Yeah, so
At PV, you gotta go to visit the spooky plantations. You gotta go to there's a cemetery behind the campus that everybody know about, but there's also a slave cemetery, like off in the woods and stuff that people go to.
Yeah.
On Halloween.
Yeah, on Halloween.
I've been there.
Yeah.
You been there too?
Yeah.
Oh damn! You might as well have went to PV.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Might as well. Huh? All right, so we're gonna move on. All right, so we're gonna get more upbeat because it's almost when this drops, because I'll drop it in the morning. This will be Valentine's Day. Everybody happy about Valentine's Day?
I mean, it is what it is.
No, okay.
What is
Y'all don't seem too excited about Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's another day.
That's right. It's another
Like I
day.
went to the grocery store today, and I'm like, oh shit, because you just see all this stuff, right? All these flowers, these expensive flowers. That's gonna be $7.
That's why I'm
the day after
mad.
tomorrow.
I gotta buy this shit for my mama.
See, I don't.
But ain't no wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
ain't
I feel like, Valentine's don't have to be like a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Just show the people that you love that you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That you care about them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
That's
y'all
a
buy
good
me some
opportunity.
damn flowers. Y'all care about me, huh?
Man,
I asked you that earlier, and you said hell no.
You said a card, nigga.
Nice.
I didn't want your raggedy ass card.
But you said earlier that you like cards.
I did. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you so full of shit. Come on.
see, because
I'm trying to help you out, trying to make you feel special.
he's trying to give you love.
You know what that sound like? What you lying about?
Yeah,
Yeah, every damn thing.
everything.
Every damn thing.
Actually, I always lying. But see, like Valentine's Day started out for me. Like my mama used to give us stuff when I was little.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, Valentine's Day just mean you love somebody.
But my mom made it real big. She'll cook a steak.
Oh no, it wasn't
And,
that good.
No,
It didn't get that good.
Hey, she made me feel like I was grown when I was young.
my
I was like,
daddy gave me
"Cook
something
this steak."
every year.
Yeah.
But I saw this meme. It says, in kindergarten, everybody got a card. We was in this shit together. Now as an adult, okay, we just fell off. We're not cool no more.
Yeah, because
I don't know how you end
remember
up buying
those
something
days.
for everybody in the class.
Yep.
Okay, I got a question. Give me one of your best Valentine's Day moments that you had.
Like as a child or like
I don't
an
care.
adult.
As an adult, I would like to be an adult listening to this.
See,
shit.
okay.
No.
So I'll start it because, like, for me as an adult, I ain't really I ain't used to celebrate Valentine's Day hardly at all. Like, I've
you
been
was
single
a hoe?
most. I wasn't no hoe,
Oh.
man. Like,
Hey, shit.
You a hoe.
it is what it is.
Hey.
You said you celebrate. You didn't never
Nah,
celebrate
I mean,
Valentine's
like
Day.
most of the time, if I was doing anything on Valentine's Day, it'd be because we were going, like, me and some people was going out or something like that at the most. But like,
When's the last? Okay, so you
but like
remember
now,
that story.
like in the past few years, because I've been in a relationship, I've actually seen some Valentine's Day stuff. But it's like, I don't know. Valentine's Day never used to be that big of a deal for me, so I never really thought of it.
That's what maybe one you remember. Like,
well, the only thing I remember was like last year, and that was.
Cool.
I mean, I got some like, I'll tell you, I appreciate my gift from last year because it was all shit that I needed. Like it was, draws and stuff like that. Like it was a basket full of shit that she knew that I wanted or that I needed at the moment, and it was just like. I was like, I appreciate that.
She gave you a basket full of drawers and soap and deodorant and stuff like that.
No soap. I didn't need soap. But it was like random stuff, like some foods and stuff that I eat, like like snack foods that I normally eat, that kind of stuff.
Made you a care package.
Care package. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the care package.
I read that in an article. You should do that.
So here's my question about that. So as men, do we feel like we deserve gifts on Valentine's Day just like the women do?
Shit.
Some dudes do. But but I'm saying this, like your question about like what's your favorite Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
I can't even say one because I never really just celebrate for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been me doing something for somebody else. I never.
Right.
But it could be that too. That could be your favorite.
But I don't look for that. Like I said, that's just how I guess the holiday has been. Valentine's for me, whatever. I never looked for it to get something back.
But like it could be you doing something for somebody. That was good for me. I did that for him, like or her. Or whatever.
I just can't pick just a certain moment where I'm like,
nothing comes to mind for me. I just feel like Valentine's Day equals love.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't loved the nigga in a long time.
This was preach.
Yeah.
So I haven't celebrated it. So like my girls, and then like today is tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Today is Fat Tuesday. So it's always right with Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
So the last time that I can remember, it was just me and my girls. We ordered pizza and we had wine and we watched like Friday. And that was our Valentine's. It was just us.
Question about that. Were all y'all single?
No.
Oh, okay.
But y'all did this on Valentine's Day? And
it was like a Tuesday. And then,
you know what? Okay, I understand.
I don't like going out for Valentine's Day, even if I had a husband or whatever. Because you're going to be out there with all these teenagers spending all their little money.
I had an ex. We celebrated the day after, but I heard that's side chick day, so now I need to call that nigga, ask him what the fuck I was in 2004.
Well, see, you gotta, it's two ways you do that.
Right.
You can bring Valentine's Day in with one chick, and then you can spend Valentine's Day with another. So you tell me who's the side chick.
What the fuck did you just say?
It happens. It's real.
Say it again. You can spend the time with somebody or bring it in.
Bring it in with somebody and be like, hey, I gotta work tomorrow. Ain't nobody. Blah, blah, blah.
But bringing it in. Like what? Midnight going into
like midnight going.
Like spending the night over there.
Spend the night over there, and then move around.
I don't get the point.
I don't know. I don't really care about Valentine's Day.
That's kind of part of like playing that game though. Like that's when you in the game. That's the type of stuff you do. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't in the game.
You always in the game.
I mean, it was a couple of years.
Always in the game.
You might not be playing, but the game going.
Yeah, the game going on.
Game gonna start.
So
it's been some times when I had a couple of guys come bring me stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't really in the relationships. They liked me. I guess that was their, I like you. Here, happy Valentine's Day. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I didn't buy nothing for them.
Right, but you entertained all of them.
I took all their gifts.
Right.
Thank y'all very much.
Right.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm not leading you on. I felt like that was their...
You leading them on when you take them gifts,
Let me give her this so I can know, so she can know I'm trying to get out there. So what was you going to do? Say, I don't want these flowers.
You supposed to give them back.
No.
Nah, you not. Because you ain't going to give them back.
Ain't nobody giving nothing back.
You damn right I ain't giving it back. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, nah. And that's the thing, though. And I guess what add to your question, the other question is, like, so is sex ever considered a Valentine's gift?
Sex is always
I think in ratchet situations, when it's not a real relationship, I feel like a woman or a man can feel like, oh, well, shit, we smashed, I gave you this.
That's going to be a negative.
I'm not offering pussy as a present, as a gift. But
that's my gift.
I hear that's what's going on. That's what happens.
See, now, my thing is, okay, if you offering that as a gift, that means I ain't getting it on the regular, so we got a problem in the first place.
Surprise.
I mean, this is my thing. If you're going to offer that as a gift, like, nah, I'm not taking that as no gift. You can do something like, say like, yeah, I'm a cook, or, you know what I'm saying, do a little something extra to,
I'd rather do something like that. I don't really want to buy you no shoes, no cologne, none of that shit. I don't want to buy nothing. I don't
know. I feel like if you, like you say, you've been in a relationship, I feel like it's different. Like the care package your girl gave you. Yeah. you know, I might just give that to you just because I was in a store. I saw some shit. Oh, let me get these drawers and let me get this, you know, because you need that.
It depends on the status. I'm your girlfriend.
Right.
Okay.
And I might see
Then
some
you give
kids.
a gift.
That's not.
Yeah, but if we're not official, and nowadays they don't do official. Oh, we got something, whatever this may be. I'm not buying nothing because I don't know what we are. So
if it's not official, you're not reciprocating gifts.
I'm not
you'll
expecting
accept
nothing, and I ain't giving nothing. I'm not expecting anything.
Okay.
Now I'm not gonna turn nothing down.
I got you on that.
But I'm not. Oh shit! It's Valentine's Day. You didn't text me. You didn't call me. You didn't give me nothing.
That's another one I got. So as women, if there is any guys out there that you feel like, you know, something that you might be interested in a little bit, do they have to text you Happy Valentine's Day? If they don't say nothing to you, do they be like, okay, he cut off, or you?
I'm fine.
Somebody you interested in?
Yeah. If
somebody I'm interested in. Oh shit!
I don't care. I'm that Christmas is another day. Valentine's Day is another day. That's just who I am, though.
Oh, no.
It's one of them days you're going to get that max text. So that way, you know what I'm saying? They're going to send out them texts like Happy Valentine's Day.
Ashley and
it don't matter.
To everybody.
Send it to me, boo. I'm going to send it to everybody.
You want the mass text too?
The who?
The mass.
I don't want that.
I don't want the mass.
Not the ass text.
That's how you look at it. Put my name in there.
You like, what?
I don't really. It's not a big deal. And like I said, I haven't loved. It's because the love isn't there.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking for nothing because I don't have a love or even a strong like
like
for you.
that. But if I was liking somebody, I know I want to see that text.
Well, if I like you and I'm checking for you, then yeah, I would like something. Yeah. But it's not a deal breaker if I don't.
So if he don't give you that, you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna live what's tomorrow? Wednesday? I'm gonna live it like every Wednesday. I'm going to work in the morning. I'm gonna probably work out. I'm gonna eat.
But when he hit you on Thursday and be like, "What's up?"
And you ain't hit nothing from Valentine's Day.
Are you not gonna have no hard feelings?
I'm not gonna have no hard feelings.
Oh,
he ain't say nothing.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
He went you gonna have.
It's another day.
I better see. You ain't gotta say Happy Valentine's. You say, "Hey, Ashley, good morning" or something.
I gotta bring it out again.
I gotta like you. I gotta like you. Like I said,
that's what I'm saying. That's who I like. Now the rest of y'all.
If we hear, then I'm gonna hear from you. You gonna send me that Valentine's Day text, and it's gonna be all good.
But as a woman, is your mind not gonna be thinking like, okay, he ain't saying nothing to me on Valentine's Day. Who the fuck was he texting?
I like you, and I don't hear from you.
Yeah, that's what we saying.
That's gonna be
thinking
the
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what the issue is.
That's what the issue gonna come.
That's when you do, girl. Let's follow his snap right now. See what the fuck he
at. What he doing?
Right.
But so if you like him and you think y'all have a connection, even if it's not official, if you think you have a connection, he should hit you up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what the real question.
What about us? Should we say Happy Valentine's Day
to y'all? Are y'all
that's
looking
a good question. Like, will y'all say it first? Will you say it first?
I'll say it first. I don't care.
Okay.
Again, that's a situation. I'm not checking for it. Right. As a dude, I'm not looking for it.
I don't want to hear that shit. You check it for it.
No, I'm not. As a dude, no. When I was single,
okay, I don't know what y'all talking about.
When I was single and I was just talking to people,
I know dudes that be like,
I wasn't worried about
Happy
that.
Valentine's Day.
Kill less.
Because for all I know, you got a boyfriend you got to spend Valentine's Day with.
I could care less.
Nah, we ain't worried about that. As the average dude, like, nah, we ain't tripping out that.
Average dude. So what you trying to say about these other?
There's some new niggas out here.
He's talking about y'all.
But they got some dudes out there that do the most. They got some guys out there that does the most.
Yeah.
I got a dude that's probably going to send me some shit tomorrow. That's going to text me on every form of social media. Like, and we're not even here. So I'm going to get all of that from you. We're not here.
Yeah.
And it don't really matter to me.
You got dudes out there looking for flowers.
But you going to take it.
What you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's dudes out there that look for flowers.
If I send y'all some flowers?
No, that's not.
You know,
I'm not. I don't want
that's not
that.
a good gift.
I don't want that. I'm not.
Dude?
Is it gay for a guy to receive flowers?
It ain't gay, but it ain't. It's not necessary.
It's not nothing I'm looking for.
Like at your job, they call you to the front and say, "Come sign for this."
Yeah,
I think I'll do something like that.
I think I wouldn't even sign for that shit. Like,
you don't come home with them flowers. I'll send your ass at work. We got a problem.
I'd be laughing too hard.
I would pick one from the front and go straight to the car.
Yeah, I'm like, who's pranking me?
Yeah.
Ashley, put your camera outside the
goddamn.
Come get some flowers.
I'm getting pumped.
Shit. Yeah, that's gotta be a joke.
What's wrong with the flowers?
No.
A dude getting flowers?
Nothing.
What niggas you know getting flowers out here in the street?
They got some.
You don't know?
Shit, I don't want to know them niggas because they getting flowers I wish I might go to one of my homeboys' crib. They like, I gotta water my roses.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean, dude? Come on.
If a
Get
dude
your ass
acting
on.
real sensitive, that's what you do.
Y'all sensitive out
You're
here.
acting like a woman, I'm gonna send you some flowers to your job.
See, yeah, now I was gonna say that's a sensitive.
Ain't no
whole-
getting tulips out here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's a
I'm gonna
new
send you an I'm
generation.
sorry bouquet. Here. We good now?
Yeah,
You ain't never get sad because you ain't have nobody for Valentine's Day? Never?
You talking? Who you talking
That was
to?
just me.
I'm about to say,
Really? I don't know.
I'm about to say, you look really sad saying that. I feel,
Yeah, let me talk to y'all for a
I
minute.
feel bad.
I guess because I always got stuff.
I got shit
That's probably
too,
why
but
I
it's from
ain't
the
tripping.
wrong motherfuckers. You know,
But
I always
even
got
the wrong
attention.
niggas though,
I don't
that's
give a
still
shit.
somebody that care about you enough to give you
Oh,
something. That's not
I
enough to
don't-
lighten your day.
No.
To
fuck
put a
that
smile
nigga.
on your face.
No.
And it's always those niggas that we don't want. Damn.
I don't want that
This
nigga.
sending
I
you
want that
flowers.
other nigga.
So
Right.
you still sad even though you got something just because it was the wrong person.
Right, I'm a fucked up person right
That's-
on
that's
that
really
level,
fucked up.
probably so. I'm like, thank you for buying me them flowers, Jerome.
But you
But
still,
I'm after Craig.
yeah. So you still
Call
ain't gonna
me.
be happy.
Probably not.
I mean, you should, like Erica was saying, you should be happy somebody cares enough
It
to
sounds
give you
good to
something.
say, but deep down inside, I'll probably
You
stay
still
home
mad that Craig didn't come with it?
in my room. I remember that shit.
What? See, I think that's probably across the board.
Damn, they're living these flashbacks and shit.
I sure took it back. Like, bitch, I remember that.
Now, I really think that's across the board, though. Like, when you can get all the attention you want,
But
that
you-
you don't want from the person that
Right.
gives it to you. But when you ain't getting that attention from that person
That one
you
person,
wanted,
nothing else really
oh,
matters.
nothing that's gonna,
You be
it's
like-
gonna shut out all that other shit.
Right.
Yeah, so I ain't even checking for that person. Thank you for
Right.
you
I
know,
feel you. I know
checking
exactly what.
for me, but
And it sucks because this dude really trying.
yeah, but
That's
you
why I
should
don't entertain niggas I don't like. Look, and I'll tell a dude,
And
you know what?
I don't
Paul
either.
got all my attention
But
right now. I
some
can't.
That's
Some people
even-
persistent with it, and I gotta
I
give it
can't
to
do
them.
it.
They gonna win your love, Ashley, one day.
That's why I like them to know. You can put in this work if you want.
that work.
Paul still got my.
I
So if you want to continue,
fucked up.
You know what? And I would appreciate that. Like if somebody told me, you know what I'm saying, you putting in work for no reason, I'd be like, bet. I appreciate
And
that
roll
because
out.
I'm not
I ain't got to
gonna
deal
tell
with
you
it.
that.
Because
You gonna see
that's not gonna
why
stop
when I
some
don't
people, though.
respond.
it's not. Some
that's
people
it.
be like,
Yeah.
what?
That's the challenge.
They come harder,
Yeah.
and that's why I like because I put that shit out there. So you coming with it, the dates and the flowers and the candy, trying to help me get rid of Paul. I appreciate it. I hope it worked. I'm hoping it worked, but
At the same time, I don't fault that guy because
for trying,
because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if you
gonna
know
get
you
to
got
the woman one
competition,
day.
you gotta, you know what I'm saying, outshine the next guy. You know what I'm saying?
True.
If you really want something,
Right.
you gotta be persistent. You know
Pay
what
a
I'm saying?
bill, Jerome.
right?
Straight up. Like, I ain't gonna say pay no bills, Jerome. You know what I'm saying? Jerome, you pay some bills, you know what I'm saying, tricking that one. Oh, but you know.
What? What's wrong with? See,
So
that's
you
probably what I need. I don't need no damn flower.
Wait, so-
I need
So
this
you
electric
need-
bill
so you need-
payment.
hold on.
You just ain't need a trick.
If you would call it that, I would call it that.
Yeah.
I would
It
call
ain't
it
tricking
that.
if you got it.
Right.
That's a damn lie.
I was like, that's
a whole
exactly
damn
what-
lie.
You got
That's
it.
exactly what tricking
Oh,
is.
damn lie.
Tricking if you got it.
You ain't losing nothing.
Damn
Right.
lie.
I'm
If
paying
you
my
wanna help,
water bill.
damn y'all
Hey,
ain't.
that
If you
ain't hurt
wanna
you.
help me
I'm
out,
sorry.
fuck them flowers, pay this light bill.
If he paying anything, he tricking. It don't matter
Are
if he
you
got it or
serious?
not.
You showing them babies?
Yeah.
I'm not showing no babies.
With the baby.
I don't know.
I mean-
yeah.
Okay, so that brings up another topic because y'all said something about a dude trying to win you over with dates and stuff. What's a good, I guess, Valentine's Day setup? So, like, what if your ideal Valentine's Day setup, and I go with the ladies first because it's y'all are more. You don't know nothing that you would want to do for Valentine's Day.
Ideal, like when I'm in a, and I love you. and
Yeah,
I'm-
like you in a
and we just
relationship,
in it,
y'all
we
love
just
each
hanging over
other.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to go out to dinner because I don't like crowds.
Oh.
And you, my man, so you know I don't like people like that. So it'll just be us. We could stay at the crib.
That's real.
I kind of want a dressed up kind of thing. You could fool me to dress up and bring me home. You could blindfold me, ride me around Beltway, and come straight back to the crib. We could come here. You can have some candles lit. I'm like, yes, you can have some wings.
She gonna get a man.
Some fucking wings on the table and a movie, and we can sit on the sofa and just do nothing.
That's nice.
Just
That
fool
is
me.
nice.
I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna put this dress on anyway, knowing I don't want to.
Yeah.
Then we come back to the house And that's like the best.
Because it showed he actually listened to you.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
cost efficient
I'm thinking
too.
I was gonna say, yeah, that saved me money.
As long as we got some wings.
Y'all hear that, ladies? Y'all need to think like this. Fuck going to
Eric,
goddamn
I'm
Ruth
glad you
Chris.
What would you want
shit.
though? Like I just don't like crowds. You know, Valentine's Day in
Yeah, it'd be
restaurants
crowded.
is gonna be a wait. When we could just
I don't
eat some
wanna
pizza
be-
at home.
But-
I don't want to do anything I've
you-
been in before.
But I'm saying, but you
No
being
idea.
cool about your situation. Some people like to be the
Wine
whole
and
the
dine.
dramatic.
Yeah, they want that whole
Yeah.
drama.
I mean, there's time for that. We don't have to do it on Valentine's Day.
that's
That's
true.
true.
How much money I got?
What you mean?
How long we got? We got the weekend. Where we going?
Okay, let's say it's like this Valentine's Day. It's on a Wednesday.
All right.
Like a random Wednesday.
You know what I would like? Say, hey, pack that bag. We going to the All-Star game, and we got tickets to the game.
For the weekend?
Yeah,
And you fly her to
that's
LA.
it.
That's a
I'm
lot of
done.
money.
I would accept that
That's a lot
too.
of
I would
money.
definitely accept that
You just
too.
proving your point of tricky.
Look.
Proving your
You
point.
made you a sugar daddy or
Yeah.
something.
She's speaking pure motherfucking relevance right now because the All-Star game is this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
But I remember,
Like,
I had a Valentine's like that though. We went to the All-Star, we didn't get to go to the game. We went to celebrity. Like, it was cool.
was it in Houston?
Yeah.
But that's different. Like, I'm
Yeah, he
a
ain't
flight
fly
out
right
to...
Now they gotta fly you
But
somewhere.
but I didn't know I was going. That actually was, and that wasn't one of my best because we argued on the way there. I was like, what the fuck?
But
we
did you
walking
overall, did you have a good time?
to? We argued in that bitch.
You like this celebrity game. This ain't the real damn.
Yeah.
We didn't argue about that.
What y'all argue about?
Yeah, that's like,
Who the fuck
now...
is that bitch keep looking over here? Oh, yeah.
No, Ashley, you crazy.
But it was actually a bitch she was with that he gave her roses the day before, y'all. My life is fucked up. I'm just telling you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You probably gonna have to start touching these dudes.
Nah, that's...
I did. And let me say, I'm sorry about that.
Don't
you can take
encourage
that
her.
restraining order off. I'm sorry about that, Tyrone. You can take the restraining off.
I would say don't encourage Ashley. She and
So touch
already...
if she might really do it.
Yeah.
I can't go to that church no more. Restraining order.
The church.
It's okay. I learned a lot. In my 30s, I
As long
learned.
as you
I'm
learn.
20s, I was fucked up. But 30s, I'm learning.
As long
You
as
can't
you
touch
learn.
these. Don't touch these men out here. They hit back.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't hit
Well,
me
yeah,
back.
I kind of knew that. I saw that in New Orleans. Like, damn, he ain't
He ain't
with
hit
her.
me back. I went to It's okay.
But so you ain't got no ideal date, Ash.
No.
You ain't got no... But I
don't
like that. I
think
like
about
that coming home idea though. 'cause
That's
that's-
I was about to say, from a guy's perspective, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm saying?
like Valentine, I don't really like Valentine's Day. I don't really care.
It's really another day for me.
Yeah.
You can fool me on a
I feel like
a
all these
random
hoes
day. and be
getting
like,
stuff.
all right.
I feel, and I don't like that. Y'all all getting stuff, I'm getting stuff. Like, this ain't Christmas. Do this shit the next weekend or something like that for me. Or just do it on
Oh,
the
no,
day
we
if
do.
you're not.
I do feel like it could be any given day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It don't
Valentine's
have to be
any-
that special day.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
really
saying?
think it's
Like
for show.
a lot, yeah, a lot of
It
people do
is.
get in the hype with
But
that.
let me tell you, them girls gonna blow up.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna
They
go.
got
It's
some
Your
women
going
social
down.
media
sending
gonna be
them. They got
popping
women sending
tomorrow.
themselves flowers at work.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
me. I got 2 coming, bouquets ready.
Right.
Bitch.
And it's
Here,
like-
watch out.
Right. Okay. Oh, after somebody love
Bang
you.
bang.
Like, I mean, it's for show. I think
Yeah.
it's for show, and it's really to piss other women off. Like, for,
Show
to say
is.
for me, like, I don't really care. But if I go to work one day and I see, or tomorrow, and like all my coworkers got flowers and shit, I may feel some type of way because I really don't care about it. But like, damn,
Shit. But
all y'all just this is going on.
I think some lady had an anniversary. I was like, damn, she got a big bouquet. And I usually don't give a shit, but I was like,
Looking over there,
nice.
like
I
that's
even
really
got a fucking
nice.
husband.
Somebody really care
my
about
phone
her.
dry as shit.
Somebody really care
But I'm
about
saying, but a
her.
lot of this stuff is like for production purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People
So
like,
when I post my flowers, just know, I pay for them hoes. Fuck y'all.
Right.
It's all good.
I have flowers. I get flowers all the time.
I'm saying, and people be like, people gonna stunt and be like, oh, look what he got.
Yeah,
me.
ring.
And
Even though that
Shit.
nigga cheated on you last
Teddy
week.
bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, them flowers ain't for Valentine's Day. That's for when you caught him with old girl
Basically.
at the movie theater. That's not Valentine's Day flowers.
Yeah, but
That's-
you should do stuff on multiple days, not just on Valentine's Day. Just on time you get something.
Yeah.
Get some flowers on Valentine's
Right.
Day.
That's right.
Okay,
And
so I
candy.
got a question. So like, as far as the engagement thing, how do y'all feel about all the engagements falling on like
That
Valentine's
is
Day?
true.
I don't want a dude to propose to me on no holidays. Don't
Yeah.
take away from my holiday, my Christmas present, my birthday, or whatever. Like Christmas, they do that a lot, right?
Yeah.
New Year's,
Christmas,
Yeah,
New
New
Year's.
Year's, your birthday,
your
you're right.
birthday. Don't. That's
Easter.
my birthday. I
That's
don't
Jesus
propose
Day.
to me on my birthday.
You don't ever want to melt something together, like your marriage with your engagement with Christmas.
Like one
or
of my
your
friends,
birthday.
she recently got married on her birthday. So
she got married on her birthday?
Yeah.
So that's, you got
Anniversary
no, you
and
ain't got
birthday.
Anniversary.
Fuck that.
And your birthday
No,
present.
that's why I want to get married
She
in
cut down
May.
her gifts.
Yep, she showed.
Right.
Yeah, I want to get married in May, so I gotta make
Everything.
it.
And with social media too, everything is just what you can do. What can you do
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
likes or your proposal?
Because I'm gonna see.
Like I don't want
to
a dude to propose to me in front of a bunch of people,
Me
a
neither.
bunch of strangers.
What if I want to say no?
Like, I don't know, how you gonna think about it. How you would, of course, you want it to be special, but you don't need no crowd. You don't need no camera. That shit ain't gotta
do
be
you
recorded.
need a ring?
You need a ring. It could be you and I.
You need a ring?
But you
You
still
need
need a ring?
Hell yeah, you need a ring. That's how it's gonna be official. Other than that, we're still dating. We're just dating. I'm gonna walk away. Boyfriend and girl for whatever we want. Nothing extra. The ring, I feel is like, okay, we're going to another level.
There's something new.
Other than that, we just still boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay,
We're going
so-
home and eat chicken wings like we did yesterday. But with a ring, I'm fiance now. We going there.
That's
But-
all well and cool though, but like, what's
I
wrong with
agree.
him like just popping the question in like you know what I'm saying, a unknown environment where you weren't even expecting it, where it is
Well,
a crowd.
I'm saying like not at no birthday party when
I mean, but I see the point of it too, because
you want all
like
the
you got to
people
get all the
there.
people together,
Yeah.
and
I
so
ain't gonna lie.
Everybody gonna-
I don't
it's
care.
gonna be a moment.
Everybody
Because you don't think you would
asking.
know that if we've been dating for however long and it's a random event. All my people here, all your people here. Well, what are the odds of everybody being together? My family and your family. I'm gonna know something's up. I'm not gonna
You
be
gonna
like,
hope so maybe, but you
I'm gonna
don't
know something
know.
up. My mama here,
Cause-
your mama here.
It's
I don't pay
a
attention
lot
like
of dudes
that.
out here that's, you know what I'm saying, being engaged for about 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
There, yeah.
You ain't lying.
I mean,
I ain't-
that's what
yeah,
I think, but shit.
I ain't gonna-
I don't know.
That's the type of dudes that just want to take you off the market so nobody else could come scoop you up. You got this walk around this ring.
That
So
promise ring.
I'm technically I'm engaged, so I
Promise
can't talk to
ring.
you. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. But he's still talking to everybody. I know
Basically.
somebody like that right now. Propose to the girl.
She got a promise ring?
She chilling. She's engaged, happy in love. He out here still dating.
Wait, how long they been? How long they been doing this now?
They've been engaged for a year.
She's still in the proud.
But they ain't planning no wedding. They're not planning no wedding. They
But
not.
she happy.
She happy as hell. Oh, I'm gonna be Mrs. Whatever. This boy out here going on dates.
damn.
But you engaged though. We're engaged.
I mean, this is real life. I
That's
guess.
real life. I guess he
mean-
feel like as long as we haven't said I do,
I'm a date too.
I can still do.
I'm a date too.
I can still do until the I
change their
do.
name.
I kind of feel like how Valentine's Day is. I feel like people like they run out of options. They like, I need to make this next big gift, so let me go ahead and drop this ring on her. Like they
Right,
may
I
not
have to
even
do
feel
something.
it. Yeah, they may not feel like it's the right time, but they can be like, let me go ahead and drop this ring because it's about that time anyway.
Pressure.
Well, I got a whole
It's
nother
so typical
perspective.
though. Like,
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the dudes that dump their girl like a few days before Valentine's Day?
So, ooh.
Cause
Well,
that's
I
real
never
life
got
too.
no-
Those
like
kind of
that.
guys are gonna dump you before Thanksgiving.
so you
So they can skip Thanksgiving, they can skip Christmas.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta bring in New Year's with you. Valentine's Day right around the corner. So if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it around Thanksgiving.
And baby girl, he coming back about the 16th because you
What?
got your
that
income
way they
tax.
skipped all this stuff.
You got your income tax.
Summertime
back.
now, so I can't date you because it's
Hoes
summertime.
out.
He
They
gonna
wear
come back
stupid
around September.
See,
Yeah,
but
you
no,
get that shit, huh? You look like you
no,
got
but
that
what
shit.
I'm
At the
saying,
4th of July.
I was gonna say, okay, so I can see what you're saying about the Thanksgiving things. You want to drop them before Thanksgiving, so you ain't got to go to no family functions and stuff like that. But I know niggas that would stay through all of that because it's still kind of a general thing. Like you can come to a family function. I ain't tripping. They're like, I get you something for Christmas because I had to get everybody something for Christmas. so it
Anyway,
ain't.
it's not special.
But when they come to
those events don't mean nothing.
yeah, no, when it
Well,
comes to Valentine's
Day is a big
Day,
deal.
that means if I gotta have something just for you.
Yeah, because it's a
I'm
single
not gonna buy
event.
something just for you.
But I mean, I'm looking at the fact that we spend all these other holidays together with each other's family. Like you said, Valentine's Day is just you and I. You around my mom and my daddy
The
and
young generation,
all my cousins
they don't
and
care
stuff.
about
That's a
meeting
big deal.
them.
I was gonna say,
It means a lot to me.
I was gonna say some people
Right.
care about family, but I know,
Yeah.
I personally, I know some niggas that
They don't
every
care.
girl they ever mess with, them met their mom.
They done met everybody.
Yeah,
I
so
know
Unless
them.
their mama just like, oh.
Yeah.
yeah, like
can
the
tell
mom's
one.
like, all right.
I don't know. I mean, like when you get to like this stage right now, it's basically coming about to the end of cuffing season. So a lot of these chicks that's been, glorifying these boyfriends, they might as well go ahead and expect that About to be
It's
single
about to
very
be
soon.
over.
It's
Yeah,
about
I
to
didn't
get
even
back
make
warm.
the damn draft.
Spring break coming.
it's winding
What it
down.
is.
I know. I didn't get picked, so it's okay.
Always next year.
Yeah,
All right, I'm out.
keep
there.
playing the game.
I'm in the gym.
So
keep shooting shots.
sorry to y'all, but
Yeah.
y'all about to be single.
You know, good luck to everybody for Valentine's Day. Hope y'all get something. Or if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope you have a good time. You know, go to
Spring
church.
break
It's Ash
coming.
Wednesday.
Get your ashes on.
And get your ashes on or something.
Yeah.
go to the late night service. You ain't got to worry about seeing nobody out.
Right. You might find a man.
What?
You might find a man in the communion line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go to the
Them
night
Catholic
service.
men
Get
ain't
your
no
ashes.
good.
They not.
Hey, Chelsea.
Oh, I ain't
I
Catholic.
love
so-
Catholic.
you
Y'all ain't
know
no
I'm under the
good.
bus.
My
You
daddy
Catholic?
told me.
I say,
I
well,
was
I was
raised
Catholic. I'm
Catholic.
not.
Me too.
So,
Y'all ain't no good. Be at the bazaar. Nah, hey, you want to dance?
Yeah, get
No.
you at the Zydeco.
I know. Nah, I'm
Go
good.
down.
I ain't Catholic. So, but yeah, so you know, celebrate your Valentine's Day how you want to. But we're gonna move on to the last. Well, not the last segment, but we're gonna move on to the line by segment just because we got a couple topics that are out in pop culture.
Get that Black Panther first.
Yeah, we're gonna hit Black Panther. So okay, so this is the big thing. Everybody going to see Black Panther, right? No.
Yeah. When it's like
I do want to see it. I'm not very much of a movie goer, but I definitely feel like this might be one that I actually go to the movies and go support it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know a lot of black people gonna support this. So
Yeah.
the issue I have with Black Panther, and this is what we kind of gonna discuss a little bit, is that so a lot of people are taking different sides on this Black Panther issue. Like you got the people that are big time like comic book fans, and they like, oh, Black Panther was the truth. Y'all ain't been checking for Black Panther until now. All the you know you seen the Facebook statuses and all that stuff about people not checking for Black Panther till now. And then you got the other side of people that are like, Black Panther finna change the whole culture. Like Black Panther is like the second coming. So like everybody's like, this is it.
Forget Obama being
Yeah,
president.
no,
Black
not
Panther
Obama.
coming out.
It's Black Panther is what's gonna change black people all over the world.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people that kind of feel that way. Like I've seen a lot of like posts and dissertations on Facebook and like people just talking about how great Black Panther is for children and
Really?
yeah.
I don't know because I see like two perspectives of it because like, all right, on one hand, yes, it's a Marvel movie. But on the other hand, a lot of people trying to associate it directly with the movement, which they don't really even know, you know, that's not necessarily what it is. Like, yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying, a lot of black magic, as they call it, portrayed in, you know what I'm saying, the previews or whatever, the trailers, whatnot, from what we see. So,
But
yeah,
it's
it's something to
still
support, but
Marvel.
at the end of the day, it's still Marvel.
Still a movie.
You know what I'm saying? It's a movie.
I'm a comic
So,
book.
Yeah.
you know,
I know some people who mentioned that they didn't know it was it was comics.
right.
Yeah.
Like they had no idea because, like you say, Black Panther, they're thinking
The
Black
movement.
Panther,
Right.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Afro.
Black Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You just
So you have those
Is that
people
the
that
younger
think that's
generation?
what.
Or that's
It's
the-
older.
It's older.
It's the older people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because the younger people, I want to say they know
They
it's
know.
comics. It's comic book. But then you hear Black Panther,
I'm just going because
you
I'm
hear
black.
Black Panther, and you're going to have those people, those other people,
Right.
that's thinking, oh, what kind of movie this is going to be, whatever. Because his name is Black Panther.
Yeah.
Not without even looking into it.
I never knew it was a character of Black Panther. Like,
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people
I
do.
don't
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that.
like till he was in the lab.
I mean, I like that the
Avengers,
cast,
I mean,
is
the
black.
cast is black. I mean,
You know,
it's centered.
they had a lot of people had an issue with that because, oh, the whole cast is black, whatever.
The director black.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
you know how many
Young, too.
movies they have
Like
out there with no
31.
black
Yeah.
people in it?
right,
And
we be watching it because I love
we
Mr.
have no
Wolverine.
part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Wolverine, Logan can get it. Oh,
Oh,
that's my that's
you
my
all
kid.
on another.
I
Tab?
like Marvel comics.
Oh, okay,
whatever, but Wolverine boy. Woo. Oh,
No, but like,
Calm down.
but like we were saying, Ryan Coogler, the director, like he been doing good.
Yeah,
like
I didn't know
he
he did
Yeah,
Creed,
he did
he did Fruitvale
Station.
Station.
That was a good one.
Like he has good
Yeah.
movies. Period.
He's 31 years old.
Yeah, he
young
young.
black
He
man.
real young. And so, I mean, I think it's cool to support it. Like I said, because it's black people in it, black people behind the scenes, black people on the front, on the cast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to support it, but I'm bringing my Chick-fil-A with me in my hearse.
Of course. Anybody trying to pay
Right.
them high concession
For no
stand
popcorn.
prices?
$10 for a small popcorn.
Yeah. Anybody paying
Which
all
makes
that?
you get the large because it's 50 cents more. So
Yeah.
you might as well
I'm
upsize.
still taking it home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat my popcorn.
Or you could be like a nigga like me.
What you
Catch it
do?
on Fire Stick.
No, you not. You can't do
No,
that.
I ain't catch it on Fire Stick.
You okay?
My
My daddy actually
paid to
watched
go
it on
to.
Fire Stick. I was like, really? Cause I was like, we could go to the movies. Let's go. I don't like to watch movies like that.
I'm about to say it's already out.
I don't like to watch movies like that. Cause you know it's not gonna be good. You know it's not gonna be a good quality.
Yeah.
You don't want to see it like that.
And that's the thing.
That's how I
can't watch.
I was mad.
I can't watch stuff on Fire Stick when they got the cam on there.
No, not when it's the
camcorder.
I need to go.
And they coughing on there.
Yeah, I seen somebody get up and walk across the screen one time. I was like, nah, man, I can't do it.
Back in the day when we didn't know any better.
The camera dipped down.
But now,
I watched all of
Like I said, I'll go support Black Panther, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
They need our money.
Yeah,
no, because I actually saw like a
regardless.
video that was like very cool and inspiring. It was like a little Instagram post or however they posted it, but it was like a school of like young like elementary kids in Atlanta. They found out that everybody was gonna get to go see Black Panther. And they was in there just, you know, they was live. Yeah, they was on the table and
that's why they was dancing. I saw the video. I didn't know why.
They were so.
The little white girl in the middle, she wild
I
up.
appreciate that. Yeah, they was wild.
I like that school.
Yeah, that was that Ron Clark. That's Ron Clark Academy, and they do a lot of stuff for you know our kids, and so like that was real.
School ain't never been like that
But
for me.
a lot of people are doing like a lot of celebrities are taking like
they taking whole schools
to the movies and stuff to see it.
Well, speaking on Black history, there's the third Black woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated
Who that?
magazine. I don't know. She's some. I don't know who she is. I saw it on the news this morning. But Beyonce and Tyra Banks was the only other two.
Are you serious?
So when you think about stuff like that, like this is a whole magazine. Y'all only had three.
I remember
She's the
Tyra Banks
third.
was on there.
So Tyra Banks sent her like this recording saying, you know, you really don't know what this means to be the third Black woman on the cover of this magazine. It's like we
She
really.
light skinned.
What magazine is it?
She Sports Illustrated.
I'm racist.
You light skin.
I just want to
She
know.
might be a little darker than you.
They ain't gonna never put no.
I forgot her name, but I don't know what she is. Or she's a new
I just
model.
watch what they put on.
I'm glad you out here fighting for the dark skins, even though
I
you
just
light
like
skin.
color. I like.
You
color.
have color?
Yeah, but I like
A little bit.
I mean, we know what that. But I'm gonna watch my mouth. But what I like to see color. It's okay.
That's good.
Queen.
That's right.
Black Queen. All right. Okay. So.
I'm talking about Queen from the movies Roots and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, I'll move on real quick. So the other thing we came up with was there was an argument on like social media about Janae Aiko, and I don't know if y'all saw it. It was like an article that came out where she was talking about her relationship with Big Sean, and she had kind of like casually mentioned that Big Sean had been trying to shoot at her or whatever, and then like he kept asking her to go on a date, and so she finally went on a date with him, even though she had a boyfriend, and so like she went on a friend date with him. And then, like, now they together, and, they be posting.
Is it recent? This was a recent article?
The article was, like, yesterday, maybe?
Yeah, it's a recent.
Because I know she was married. She married that guy.
Yeah, she married the dude.
That's flaw. She knew what she was getting into from the get-go, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no dude that like that or that caliber trying to just get at her and be her friend.
That's
so
what
she
I'm
already
saying.
knew what she was doing.
She knew that, but she knew he probably wasn't shit and didn't want nothing.
Right.
Real with
So
her.
there y'all go.
So
she
here
just
you come. I move on.
Can she test the water?
She moved on or tried to move on and married the guy that she felt like I guess I should be with. Mm-hmm. That was a mistake too, right? Because why would you marry somebody else knowing I want you? Why would I even go over there and do that?
We don't know what Big Sean was talking about.
At the end of the day, dude,
when he went, but Big Sean had a lot of little females too. Y'all
He
think he was
probably
messing with
still
that little
do.
girl
From Disney, Ariana Grande,
with a little ponytail, that shit. Got one hairstyle.
I don't know. I think he just stepped it up. I think once she got married, he felt some type of way, and if he gonna come, that's what y'all do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have had that. I could have had that, and she moved on.
Goddamn right.
Oh hell no! I gotta do something about that, and that's what happened.
I say Big Sean was out of line for shooting at her when she was in a situation.
That's the way y'all want. But when you got somebody, people come out.
For her to even go out on a date, like.
But that's what I'm saying. Why she gotta say yes?
She violated. Ain't no friend date. She know this man was shooting his shot.
How could one date change my whole mind about you, and I like you, I love you, whatever. One day gonna make me say, all right.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
So a little bit of the backstory was that also the dude that she ended up marrying was married before.
Yeah, he was married during their relationship
while they were together. Like he was married.
So Janae, whatever.
Yeah, she was a homewrecker to begin with because she got that dude while he was married.
She didn't know that.
She said
she didn't know.
Well,
he had a whole family.
Well,
she didn't know. I know.
Hey, his thing, he should have known. If she gonna do this with me while I'm with, whoever I'm with, she'll do it to me.
That's true.
So that's his thing. That's his ill. If he feels some type of way,
all three people in this fucked up. Yeah. All three of them.
They're all trash.
That's all.
But the fact that she was married,
trash.
The fact that she was married, I don't know if Big Sean feel like, I gotta keep this up for a little while before I roll out, before I chuck up the deuces, because he been entertaining her like a lot lately. You have to. You didn't. I'm divorced now.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a Big Sean fan, so I just feel like trash.
He's gonna be here soon if y'all want to go see him in concert.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go.
I ain't gonna catch
the boy Gino ain't going to his concert. Trash.
He got a song called Ashley. I love this shit.
I ain't never heard
about
of
his girlfriend. He got a lot of hoes he used to talk to.
I mean, and that's
don't you say that?
Trash.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I like Big Sean, but I wouldn't go to his concert. But at the same time, like, I just don't. I think everybody in that situation is fucked up. Like the dude, the married dude with Janae Aiko.
Y'all can't. That's
Janae Aiko messing with Big Sean. Big Sean trying to shoot while she married.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
And her heart wanted Big Sean.
After one
with all the women and all the foolishness, she still wanted
I just don't like that argument.
I've been there, girl. I've been there. I understand.
That's lust. That ain't no heart.
Right.
That ain't your heart. Because your heart gonna tell you to do the right thing. That's lust.
She might have been
settling. She might have been. But if she settled for that dude, you know, like,
you gotta settle. You already there.
What you did.
You already
I don't know why she married a nigga. I wouldn't marry him.
See, but this is my problem with this argument is that, like, when women jump in this argument a lot of times, I'm not saying y'all, but like women in general. I'm just saying women in general. So like women in general, you. But like when women jump in it be like, oh yeah, no, the heart wants what the heart wants, blah blah. But if a nigga, if a nigga did that,
I don't know. Yeah, cause y'all some hoes.
So, but the woman a hoe too.
No, she not.
But she got married, so that what scared him. I think. She's married.
Yeah.
I gotta do something.
Cause sometimes women talk to men or mess with men or in a relationship with men, not just for physical. It's more mentally or like emotionally something is there.
You think we not mentally and emotionally connected?
No, y'all don't give a shit.
If I'm gonna take the time to actually be in a relationship and actually say I'm in a relationship, I gotta have somebody to connect. Because if I just wanted to fuck, I can keep fucking anybody. Like it don't take that much.
Pretty much.
It don't take a lot to have sex.
Big Sean knew he could have had her before she got married.
Right.
Though.
He was playing games.
I'm sure he knew he could have
with that little girl.
So for her to
Disney.
go shut him out and go through the I do's. How you go through that just to say fuck it and all right, let me give you another chance?
Right.
Yeah.
He did some shit. We just don't know. She ain't gonna talk about that.
She
ain't gonna know.
She real because I would have told on his ass. I'm like, look here,
she's
Bob.
trash.
Y'all
be putting them pretty girls on a pedestal. Them hoes be out here doing some crazy shit.
I know Janae Aiko.
I like how she said that.
I know she's trash.
Just because she
I like her. Why you calling?
I like her music, but
oh yeah, no, I like her music, but this situation trash.
Ain't this the one that ain't got no groceries to be eating?
Why are you
gotta eat the booty like groceries?
What groceries?
You gonna eat? That's what she said.
She ain't got none.
She got something, I guess. We don't know.
Big Sean eating groceries. Damn near. He's gonna eat them groceries.
I don't know.
He doing something.
What groceries be? You gonna be starving.
She had all y'all eating groceries. Was it last year or the year before? All y'all was eating groceries.
The whole situation was fucked.
Yeah, that's what I say.
And I feel like nothing good is gonna come out of this anyway.
I think they're gonna make it.
I don't think they're gonna have a baby. They're not gonna make it. They're gonna have a baby, but then they're gonna
have it.
Don't nobody make it.
Jay-Z and Beyonce made it. Damn, y'all ain't giving me no hope.
What you mean nobody?
The cheaper the keep.
Out of celebrity relationships, how they made people
don't make it. It's gonna be something. They got too much pussy.
If they could do a Diddy and Cassie situation, maybe Diddy and Cassie been holding strong.
They ain't even married.
Now Cassidy came up in that situation.
Yeah, she came up. That's
she came up. She's still coming up, and Diddy got all. They got a fucking arrangement.
That's what they got arrangement.
So long as we're here,
he mess with men, women,
right? And you just keep getting this check. As long as Cassie's bank account,
I ain't never heard that about Diddy.
Increasing. She gonna turn out
he's calling her Fabulous Daddy.
That's nasty.
She gonna just turn the cheek as long as her bank account keeps increasing monthly or weekly, whatever he giving her.
Yeah.
Cause what she do?
Nothing.
She don't sing. She model every now and then. She might put on a Tommy Hilfiger top, smile. She did a few little movies, but other than that, you're not.
Yeah, no, she winning. She winning.
Yeah.
But you didn't see that interview though?
It
was like on Drink Champs or whatever. It had like Jada Kiss, Diddy, Fabulous.
I was listening to part of
it. And he was talking about he was like Diddy was like, yeah, tell him again, Daddy. Listen, I like that, Daddy.
Told you.
And like
And
everybody,
dude.
they kind of everybody kind of just looking at him. He's like, "Why you didn't come to my birthday party, Daddy?"
She said that to who?
He said to Fabulous.
Told you.
He said, and everybody was looking.
Who
at
said that the Fabulous?
Diddy.
You see what I'm saying?
Because like 50 Cent was like, hold up, 50 Cent made a video. Was like, man, he say, Diddy out here tripping, call me a daddy.
So Diddy on his Marlon Brando?
Pretty
I
much.
bet you.
Yeah.
He'll fuck
Oh, we
everything in the
gotta
middle.
talk about that a little bit.
Oh, Marlon
We're
Brando?
talking about the Russell.
Quincy Jones?
Yeah, the Quincy Jones.
I like Quincy Jones. He out there hating him.
Have y'all
but he talked
read
about
that
Mike.
interview?
No.
Yeah, you gotta read it.
Well, Quincy Jones, 85 years old. He had an interview with like some music magazine or some dude, whatever. And basically, he just started telling all his business.
Quincy
Like-
Jones.
He told everybody else.
Yeah, he basically told everything he knew. Like he knows who killed JFK.
He ain't
Still
said
did
He
all.
he
he
said
like
he can't tell
He know
nobody.
who been fucking who, like
Yeah.
way back in the day.
he used to fuck Ivanka Trump.
Yeah.
He
Quincy
didn't say
Jones.
he fucked her.
Well,
He said he dated her.
She
He
said the
dated her.
motherfucker that we was dating.
Yeah.
He said she
dated
got
her.
nice
Okay.
legs.
He probably smashed.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think so.
Michael Jackson was
You can't get
greedy.
that up. That nigga old.
Marlon Brando knocked down Marvin Gaye, Richard Pryor,
Richard
and
Pryor.
James Baldwin.
I was hurt about that.
Marlon Brando, the Godfather.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, when they
I
were
need to read
young,
this.
when they were young, like
And
he was
said
fucking
Michael
everybody.
Jackson was like basically greedy. He wouldn't pay nobody for his music. He stole a lot of it.
He stole the whole.
But I don't
Beatles
like
thing
that
and-
one. I'm an MJ
I ain't gonna play
fan.
that one yet.
Me not claiming it. Don't talk about like fuck.
But I'm saying, talk about that. Like, how you feel about that? Like, was like
I-
Marvin Gaye?
I
and Richard
feel
Pryor,
like-
looking at Richard
I have
Pryor.
a problem with
I
it.
believe Marvin Gaye. I believe Rich. I believe all of them. Actually.
No, you know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with Quincy Jones saying all this because
They
the people can't defend themselves.
they're not here.
Like everybody he talking about is dead,
Right.
and so like he talking
Right.
about yeah, this dude was fucking this dude, and like
I agree.
he
So he
exposing
really put
these
them out
niggas.
there like
But
that.
see, I agree though. But if you go back and look at everybody's stuff, it's all true.
It's
Marlon
all- yeah,
Brando
it's
in
all
his
true.
biography said,
Yeah, he said
like,
he
yeah,
was-
I like fucking with everybody.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor made a joke,
No, he's told him many jokes. He said he's in a joke. He's messed with a trans person before.
and his wife said he's
Yeah,
openly.
he's openly
He would-
bisexual.
Yeah,
I don't
So
know. James
he's-
Baldwin seemed like he can go.
I mean
that way.
it's true.
His wife was gay.
He was gay.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, James Baldwin was gay. Like he was
I
gay.
figured that, but
I don't know. Like you said, they can't defend themselves.
I feel like when they have money
But
like
you know,
that,
because nowadays the shit is so common, right?
Oh, yeah.
So when
Yeah.
you think back in the day, our parents and their parents, you don't think that. You don't visualize
that
them.
shit ain't that common.
But it's like
that.
that shit existed, but they just kept it a secret.
Yeah,
Like they didn't talk about the shit. They knew this little boy was sweet. You know, how they used to say back in the day, but they just
But
didn't
they
say
wasn't
nothing.
sweet
Yeah, so he
like
was a
that.
punk.
to
Who was
me.
sweet?
Richard Pryor looked sweet
Richard
to
Pryor,
me. Marvin Gaye
yeah.
looked fine in the motherfucker.
Right, but I mean, back
I
in the
thought
day,
y'all
I mean,
talking
I guess
about
it just
Michael
looked
Jackson,
different
my
compared
What you
to
talking
how it
about,
looks
Michael?
now. You can see it now. You can walk up and you
But
can see a gay dude. No,
like
he's
you
gay.
like you said, it's
No,
the
not
it's the
all
different
of them.
it's the different environment though,
different
because like
environment, different
when
time.
like my dad, even my daddy would call like gay dude faggots and punks and stuff like that. Like it was
Yeah.
just you didn't like you wasn't gonna come out and say you was gay back
Right.
in them 60s and 70s time. So if they were in there fucking each other, like well nobody gonna tell that. And so like that's why I feel like I
So
understand.
I believe, but don't you
I
think he was
believe
in
it.
there too? How you know?
I think he was part of it.
He was part of it. That's why he was like.
That's what I'm saying.
Tevin
Quincy Jones
Campbell.
ain't telling the whole
You
story.
see how he said Tevin Campbell wanted
because
the
how
great?
would he know all that?
He
Right.
was in there getting
Well,
some.
no, I
too.
heard on the interview that he tried to fuck Tupac.
That's what I heard.
Ah.
Yeah.
He tried to.
Because Tupac was fucking one of his daughters, or
Yeah.
whatever, and he told Tupac like he's a sexy motherfucker or something like that.
Yeah, like
He had to know, right? Because if you
You in that
are
room.
not a part of that community, for you to speak on that shit now, he got some stuff we don't know about.
and there's rumors that he tried to mess with Tevin Campbell when he was getting down with
Right,
him.
because he the one
all of
brought
that.
Tevin Campbell out, right? As an artist.
And you
And we know
he's
he
gay.
gay.
And he said he's one of the greatest artists, basically, that doesn't get a lot of notification with me.
Who?
Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
His bodyguards was
I
fucking him.
mean, Tevin Campbell was
I'm
cool, but how many?
ready.
I mean, his music
But
at that
he
time.
got his accolades for his time.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it's
his
not
time.
for his time, but
But
like,
now-
he did say that in the interview. But
I
let's
mean,
be
it's,
real.
certain people only gonna be relevant in
At
the
that
time
time.
frame or whatever wave they jump in on. I don't think Tevin Campbell is that guy to be like,
Well,
oh,
I
I
don't think he would
deserve
come
more
back
credit
today.
than like.
He said
Nah.
that. I didn't say that shit.
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't
like
really.
Tevin and all.
I mean, Tevin Campbell got some cool. I mean, if
Quincy-
we gonna go to music, we gonna go to a whole nother element. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
that's
to,
a
you
whole
know,
nother
And
conversation.
he
That's a whole
talked
nother
about
combo.
Michael Jackson's plastic surgery. He said he used to tease him. Like, talk
Quincy
about,
Jones?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like you taking out of context. He didn't tease
Yeah.
him.
He
basically,
did tease
No, he basically told him. He say Michael Jackson talked about his vitiligo or whatever, and he told me that was bullshit. He said basically because his dad used to tell him he was ugly, and all this other stuff. That's why he was doing all the plastic surgery and stuff. Because he told Michael he didn't need that.
He didn't say it nicely. I read what he said. I told him he need to take this shit.
I mean, but like I said, my whole thing about the Quincy Jones situation is I believe what he's saying. I think he's telling the truth. I'm not saying he's lying.
I can't wait.
But I just don't think I just don't like him speaking on dead people, and I don't like him not telling his side because I feel like he was involved.
You're not sharing everything.
Yeah, you gonna talk about all these niggas fucking. And stuff,
I do agree.
That shit gonna come out.
Ain't no way that you know what I'm saying. You gonna know all this. And you weren't involved, or you weren't there partaking in something.
Or maybe everybody he dealt with is dead now.
But see,
and they can't. Nobody can come for him.
Type of thing. Yeah, you're right.
And see,
but they probably old as hell too.
Right?
Something I feel like needs to be said. A lot of these guys that get in those positions, you that guy or whatever, you can get any and every woman that you want. Them motherfuckers probably get bored with that shit and probably experiment and started trying other shit. Because I done heard shit from people that seem like credible sources. I can't say about it, but they be telling me stuff about certain people, and I be like, I can't believe it, but you never know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You talk like a lot of interviews or something you see with people like get famous with stuff. They be like, yes. You get to a certain point where
you didn't done everything.
Well, when people get to know you, they're like, okay, we've been watching you. You've been doing your thing, whatever. You want to take your career to the next level. I got somewhere to take you.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? But are you willing to go to the next step? Whatever. Yeah. And some people they don't want to go through that door because
it's going to open a whole world of what the fuck. Yeah. A whole world of what the fuck. I don't know. I feel like with money and fame, it can suck you in, which I think most people get sucked in. And to the point where, okay, shit, I done all of this. Now what do I do? I'm young. I got all this time. Yeah. And that's when you start doing all that dumb shit that normal people just don't do and wouldn't even think about doing.
They just trying to see what's out there.
Yeah.
Because it kind of go to, like we talking about, like kind of on the gay kind of thing, whatever. Just like the Me Too movement. Like a lot of these actresses, whatever, that, you know what I'm saying, got their career boosted up. They saying stuff now about how they was abused and stuff, but they ain't been in their career for 20 plus years. Yeah. Doing those things, whatever. They made that step. Yeah, they made that choice.
They took that pill.
Yeah. They made the choice. They was like, they knew that, like, we have some sex over here, or you can go try to do it on your own. They was like, fuck it, I'm going to do what I got to do.
Like they said, everybody was popping Quaaludes when Bill was doing it.
Yeah.
So,
and
that wasn't shit.
That's a whole nother, and we'll get into that some other time, but that's a whole nother topic, because, like, that whole Bill Cosby thing, like, all the women that they were talking about were all on Quaaludes, but everybody was taking them. So, like, they could have willingly took some Quaaludes. They were like, that's what they found in their system was Quaaludes. Right. But they were popping them hoes. Like,
that was just the thing. Yeah. Then.
Was Quaaludes like, what's now Molly?
I guess it's kind of like, Molly, Xanax. Yeah.
Oh, so like a tranquilizer?
It's like taking bars.
Yeah, they're not legal anymore, but they were back then.
That's horrible.
Oh. I don't know if I agree with all that, because certain... I don't feel like any woman should be taken advantage of.
No, yeah.
At the end of the day, a lot of these women probably went into these situations knowing what the hell they was getting themselves into.
What could possibly happen.
That's my problem.
They were just trying to be famous.
Right. Yeah. So fame came with you being passed out on the sofa and a nigga taking advantage of you.
And the same thing happened to a lot of dudes, and that's what like Quincy Jones was talking about. Like a lot of these dudes came up, like Richard Pryor on them came up after that whole Marlon Brando situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what the chance.
That's like they rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I got the problem I have with it. It's to the point where like you might have had, let's say Bill Cosby again. Bill Cosby messed with, let's just say 10 women.
Yeah.
2 women actually got raped. But you got the other 8 coming, we was taking Quaaludes.
I was at that party, I think.
Yeah. Basically, you kind of water down these 2 women actually went through something.
Right.
You other 8 had a choice.
Because now y'all didn't want to interview all these other women trying to make the case bigger than what it is.
Because a lot of women came back to me like, the third time I was at Bill's, the third time.
Yeah. What happened the first and the second time? You talking about that?
That was consensual the third time
I said no the third time. I wasn't feeling
it. Yeah.
That's basically.
It happens.
That Tupac rape was like kind of like that.
Yeah, I just hate when somebody actually is going through something traumatic, whatever, and got other people kind of watering it down.
Here you come and my shit ain't important no more.
Yeah.
Right. Make my shit sound bad.
Yeah, because as soon as they can debunk your issue, whatever, it makes everybody's issue the same.
Now it's like, and then everybody's like, any of y'all telling the truth.
Yeah,
but see, that's the thing, because a lot of stuff like that come out and it kind of discredit, you know what I'm saying, like real legitimate issues. Because
exactly.
that happen every day with, you know what I'm saying, like upcoming athletes and stars, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of times that these females gonna go into that situation and they already know what their motive is, you know what I'm saying? Like, they probably coming out looking for that check, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of, you know what I'm saying, takes the focus away from like real issues or whatnot. Because honestly, in my opinion, like sometimes, these guys might be, you know what I'm saying, overzealous and, you know what I'm saying, take it out of hand or whatnot. But it's a lot of females going to this situation knowing like, oh, okay, I'm looking for that check. And whatever way they can get it, they're going to try to get it.
Like, it's an issue right now. What was it, Kareem Hunt, for the running back for Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah.
The rookie, whatever. He went out over the weekend with like 7-8 people. They all went out and stuff. Some people he knew, they had some friends, whatever. They out drinking and stuff, went back to his house. Well, two of the girls that was part of the group, whatever, was like 17. When he found out they was 17, he was like, I got to get out of my house. They got mad. They called the laws on him.
Are you serious?
So he had to deal with that situation. So now the NFL is looking into that, whatever. You know, the case may be. And he's trying to do the right thing. He was like, I didn't know they were 17. So I told them they had to go home.
And that's when all the shit started.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, y'all just gotta be more careful.
Yeah.
You got to be more careful. And I feel like money, y'all not even worried about that. Like back in the day, it was bad. Now y'all can hire somebody to card anybody to walk in my house. Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, you know, y'all can literally put somebody on payroll to do that.
You gotta be smart on who you got in your
and your friends, all these people, I'm cool with all y'all. Do I really know y'all not gonna bring nobody up in here to set me up?
But as a dude, like, why can't you just, you know what I'm saying, just live your life, enjoy life, just have
when
people
you got
around
money,
you for
you
a cool
can.
vibe.
When you have money, you can.
Yeah, that's
17.
Because everybody trying to get a check.
That might say
Once
you
you-
touched her.
But see, that's
you
the
can go
thing,
to jail
though. You gotta,
Everybody trying to come up.
for a 17-year-old in your house.
And then the fact that
Cool
you
vibing.
know it's successful. There's women that then got paid hush money.
Yep.
We know that. Okay,
Yeah.
so I might be able to go to Drake's pool party they have every year and just get, you know, the wrong nigga might touch me or look at me wrong. I got a lawsuit.
Lawsuit ready.
Yeah.
How much you pay?
You just gotta. You gotta.
Hush
Once
money.
you get to a certain level, you just gotta protect yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you don't
I mean,
know.
you gotta protect yourself all the time, but
You can't
especially
trust-
once you get to that
It's
level.
hard. It's sad to say you can't trust everybody.
No, you can't
I mean, I know you want to have
at
fun.
all.
Because why not? Why don't I
Everybody
want
wants, yeah.
Because everybody trying to get money out of you. Everybody trying to put you on social media.
Right.
and everything.
It's that time. It's that era, dog. So I don't know. We're gonna move it down, and we're gonna calm it down a little bit. We're gonna go to the Woo Side segment. We're gonna go. The Woo Side segment basically is it's like advice, kind of chill segment, you know, to let people know how, you know, I guess to live life and, you know, get rid of some of the stress. So for today, what we're gonna talk about, since tomorrow gonna be Ash Wednesday. Well, when it's posted, it'll be Ash Wednesday. So we're gonna talk about Lent. And I'm not Catholic, but I usually try to participate in Lent anyway, just cause I be feeling like, you know, if I give up something for 40 days, it may spark something in me, you know, to make me better. So anybody want to talk about what they giving up, what they doing for Lent this year?
Before y'all get into that, I'm not giving up none. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't participate.
You need to give up something.
I probably should. You know?
should sacrifice. Jesus sacrificed for you. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
And it's just 40 days.
Straight-
you know?
straight from the
It's
devil's
not a
mouth.
40
lifetime.
days. And who? The who?
It's not a lifetime.
The devil?
40 days.
Anyway.
I'm giving up.
I'm not giving up
I'm
none.
giving up alcohol and I'm giving up meat. That's like a real sacrifice for me. I feel like I was raised Catholic. I was raised Catholic, so I took the whole.
Deny communion.
This was like my thing. I lived by it. I was like, no sex before marriage. I was really that girl. That was me. I was
the altar server.
girl. I swear that was me. Right. So I took for Lent every year. I took it seriously whenever I gave up something. So people will give up, you know, water or just something that's not a real sacrifice. But alcohol, I guess, is a sacrifice because we was talking about that on the way here. Like, we was talking about if you go to the doctor, right, and they say, you know, are you a social drinker? Are you whatever?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I always check social, but it's like, I go out a lot.
I'm very social.
I'm
so-
very social. So
Yeah.
that's clearly a sacrifice
Okay,
for me.
social.
And meat, I'm also doing it for like a health thing. just to see.
Is it
Got
just
you.
red meat? You just meat,
Meat.
period?
I'm just gonna
Can you
eat
eat
seafood.
seafood?
I'm gonna eat seafood only.
Okay.
I mean,
So that's
no
my thing.
pescatarian. That's good though.
That's what I'm gonna do it for the 40 days. So that's
That
me.
means a lot. Like, I try to wake up.
Because some people you'll hear say, I'm gonna give up chocolate. I'm gonna give up donuts.
Yeah.
But how often do you eat donuts every day?
Yeah.
That's not a real
And
sacrifice.
that's why they tell you give up something that you actually
That
do,
you-
that you
yeah.
actually depend on, whatever. It's
So-
a common thing for you.
That's my thing. That's my two.
Yeah.
What you got, Ash? I know you got some
I'm
stuff
giving
in.
I chew ice a lot. I know it's not good for my teeth, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
Are you
crack to
anemic?
me. Yeah, I chew it like, I gotta have ice every day.
You got some iron pills or something?
I take that too.
Oh, okay.
But I don't care. Ice is great. And I'm also giving up cussing. So I'm going to cuss all day tonight.
So who's gonna be around you?
My job. They know I can't cuss. Oh,
Okay.
I'm not supposed to cuss at the job, but
Yeah.
fuck Karen. My manager's just like, you cuss? I was like, shit, I'll be over here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't see you not cussing for 40 days.
I'm
I don't think that's
Hold
gonna
you
work.
accountable.
That
Might
ain't
as
gonna
well-
work.
fuck y'all.
No,
Exactly. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, how about you do it like this? Like you do like a swear jar kind of thing. So
I'm not about to
it kinda
pay
keep
for
you-
that. No.
See that
That's
means you
not
ain't really
goddamn
finna you ain't
Yeah,
finna
you
be
need an
committed to
incentive.
it.
Yeah.
Lord, they trying to stop me. Stop these haters right now.
Do you like
Amen.
do you like a swear jar, but the money that you accumulate,
Nothing.
it don't go to you. It goes like
Anyway.
you give it away like charity or something
Somebody
like that.
else.
Yeah,
A quarter?
that'll stop you from
A quarter?
cussing.
A quarter.
Nah,
That's
No, low key. For Ashley, a quarter
put
be
it
good.
in my
She'll be
church.
$5 in by the end of the day. At
I'm
Yeah,
least.
cuss
you
that
will be.
much
Yeah,
now.
Yes.
And I know, okay.
You need somebody to
okay.
you need somebody to monitor that though, to hold you accountable.
Yeah, I gotta stop cussing.
You might curse and don't even know it.
Yeah.
I know
If
I
it's
don't.
natural, you're
and
not gonna say
and
no.
I only know if I'm around my niece and I'll be like, shh. Yeah, I can't cuss. She's like, don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, my
So
bad.
she's gonna hold you.
It's gonna be interesting to see you try not to cuss for 40 days.
So it's no ice, so I can't chew ice.
No ice, no cussing,
No cussing and no bread.
no bread.
No.
That's you getting up alcohol too.
Oh.
Yeah, hard
I'm-
liquor.
hard liquor.
Hard liquor, she said.
I'm drinking wine. Jesus drunk wine, y'all. Jesus drunk wine. What y'all giving up?
I'm giving up fast food and stuff. Like I say, you see how
You
many
eat a
times you
lot of
don't.
fast food
Yeah, like people don't have time to cook and stuff like
You
that.
gonna cook?
Yeah,
for 40 days.
Yes.
You gonna cook.
yes.
I better never hear you order nothing over the phone or none of that shit.
I better not hear you cussing.
Case closed.
Okay.
That's all you giving up?
I'm probably thinking something else by the end of the night.
What you
But that's the
get?
most.
Okay.
I mean, my thing was my idea was hard liquor. I at first said I was gonna try to I was gonna do hard liquor. I was gonna give it up, and I was gonna do like beer and stuff. I don't drink beer that much no more. So
Oh, is beer hard? Oh, I can
beer
still
not
drink
hard
beer.
liquor. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
beer still good. You know,
I'm trying to look for loopholes.
yeah, you trying to find ways out.
But crawfish
Yeah.
season coming, so I need something.
You need something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said I could do wine and beer, but no hard liquor for
God,
all
I
the
can do
length.
beer. I thought
I
that
don't
was
drink
hard
beer
liquor.
unless I'm taking sake bombs. That's the only time I drink beer.
Is that hard
Man, we
liquor?
ain't did
Sake?
that in a minute, man.
Sake's still hard liquor.
Sake is not.
Yes, it is.
Japanese liquor.
That is Japanese liquor.
Rice wine. It's really
Hey.
all wine.
Let's go get
It's
some
been
sake.
a minute. We ain't went to, you know what I'm saying?
It's a strong
We can
wine.
go.
Raw
We
sushi
can't
in
go
a minute.
We can
until we can go in 40 days.
We can go
Oh,
tonight.
no, it's still tonight. Is it still tonight?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
still,
you
hey,
know
man, it's
It's early.
early.
Yeah.
No. You know what?
To y'all.
What?
Somebody told me that they gotta, you know what I'm saying, go to Diablo's after this.
I didn't say I had to go, but there's like a Fat Tuesday thing.
What's going on
I
over
don't know.
there? My
Can you
bad.
reach my phone? I can tell you. I'm sure I have some notifications.
Oh, sorry, y'all. We trying to find out what's going down.
Yeah, it's all right.
What you said you giving up?
Oh, just alcohol. Well, alcohol and I was gonna do fast food, but I'm not gonna say all the fast food. I just say the only thing I order from a fast food place would be like salad. Cause I mean, sometimes I'll be at
That's
work.
like ordering.
I'll be at work and I'll be forgetting my lunch, and so I gotta go get something. So I'll be
Yeah.
like, let me just order I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna stick with like salads if I gotta go fast food.
No, I don't eat meat on like Fridays.
But no, that's a Catholic thing. I don't know nothing about that, so I don't.
Yeah, that's just something that we all.
So it-
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, so
Catholic
instead of
stuff.
giving up meat,
See,
on Fridays we always just eat seafood.
Yeah.
shout
Yeah.
out to I was baptized twice. Y'all know that?
Why were you? Why? You needed it. You needed double. You needed double the blessing.
Satan was in there deep. They had to get Satan up out the
They had to
bones.
really wash it away.
When did you get baptized again?
I got when I turned to another, religion.
Oh, when you left us. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
What religion
Catholic
you went to?
No, I don't like to say I'm not
You
religious.
spiritual?
I'm just
Okay,
child
so
of
what
God.
religion did you get baptized in?
I was non-denomination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they soaked me.
So you went from Catholic to non-denomination.
Yeah.
That's not really
then
changing religion.
I didn't
though.
really do nothing. I just church hop. Like I'm half woke, half don't really need to go to church, you know. So that's where I'm at right now.
I think everybody's kind of at that point.
Yeah.
Where, like, a lot of people not religious anymore, we're more spiritual. We
Yeah,
actually have the
so
beliefs,
yeah, I feel like I don't need to go. And I Catholic. I was in church every Sunday. I felt bad when I moved
think
here and
that's-
I wasn't going to church. But then I was going to church and I just wasn't getting the same thing. And I'm like,
So did you grow up in a, like, when I told my friend, like, I grew up in a black Catholic church. She
It was
all
all black people.
Yeah, she was like, oh, they have that?
I hadn't heard
Yeah.
of black Catholics till I moved up here.
And
Yeah,
'cause she
I went
was
to all
from-
black Catholic school.
Yeah, she from
That all
California.
black
She
Catholic
ain't
high
know-
school. Yeah.
You know, I was raised. My dad was a Baptist minister, so I've been Baptist my
you
whole life.
PK?
And it's weird because
Y'all
my
worse
grandfather,
kids.
on my daddy's daddy is a reverend.
Oh.
And my mama, I'm like, well, how y'all did that? How?
My mom was Baptist. She raised us Catholic.
That's what I'm saying. I don't-
Yeah, no, I've
And now
always
she
been
Catholic and
Baptist.
she be talking about me.
I said my mama Methodist now, I think, but she said she
See, I
grew
don't
up
really
Methodist.
care about none of that.
My mom
You know,
be
these
talking-
people that say they're Christian. I ain't repping
I
them.
believe God
I'm not repping.
is a woman.
Like I said, I always thought it was normal. Like I say, I'm not saying raised Catholic with the bazaars and everything else. So when you
Yeah.
read around people, it's like, you black and you Catholic. How's that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah.
You just
And I
kind
guess
of like,
because Louisiana is like a whole because Mardi Gras is based around
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like
That's
when
what I
hear
learned.
people say that, like, damn, Louisiana is like a Catholic state.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you have
You know,
parishes.
Parishes.
That's what I was gonna say. I got to PV and around like Houston in college, and that's when I learned that there were even black Catholics. Because when I was coming up, all the Mexicans I knew were Catholic, and
Yeah.
I was like, black people were Baptist or Methodist, and that was it. So I was like, when I got to PV and everybody was like, yeah, they going to the Catholic church and they just, doing Lent and all that stuff. I was like, I ain't know black people were Catholic in the first place.
Yeah, especially Ash Wednesday. They're like, what the hell is
Yeah,
that?
they got
on your
ash.
forehead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my.
I was like, all the
ass
Mexicans would have
drive-thru.
ash when I was in school, not the black people. But that was new for me.
Yeah, coming from me, like I ain't deal with no Catholic people in my
None. It wasn't none. in
me
your
growing
area?
up. Like matter of fact, I probably know like one friend that was like Catholic when I was growing up. Other than that, like everybody was like, Christian, Baptist, or non-denominational. So
We just had Catholic and Baptist.
yeah.
Once I moved here,
Uh-huh.
and that's another reason why I feel like I'm half woke, because when I got here and I saw that there was a church on every corner, and I'm reading all this stuff, I'm like, non-denomination, this say Christian, that one say
Church of
Baptist,
Christ,
this one
Church
says,
with no wild.
and I'm like, what is this? What is this? So I was confused.
Church for the strippers.
Because I didn't know they had all that. So then I was like, okay, well, if I was raised this way
Stay
and they got
woke.
all this other stuff going on, then clearly something ain't right here. So I'm
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic, though.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
say
but-
church is a big one.
Church,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
want me to
Church is
get-
a big
Politics and religion, that's two things
Yeah.
I don't talk about to people.
And that's
I don't even wanna
and
talk
you
about
really
that.
got to sometimes, but I mean, just as far as our discussion right now, we just gonna talk about Lent, and so
Right.
everybody know what they giving
Just
up, or if you giving up
sacrifice.
anything.
You're not
else.
giving up anything.
Yeah.
You need to
So,
sacrifice
all
something.
y'all told what y'all was giving up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
You can give up
Alright.
something. Sacrifice something.
What can I give up?
That is.
Yeah, that's why I said hard liquor,
What
because
can
I know
you
I drink hard
fast
liquor all day, every day, so I need to give
I'm
some up.
sorry, I'm gonna have to work towards next year, but this year
Yeah,
it's another one of them years.
you got to be in the right mindset.
Yeah, I'm living my life right now. Still, 2018 so far been like rough, so it ain't nothing that I feel like I should be giving up right now. I just need to keep it pushing.
I'm not probably gonna listen to certain type of music because I know me.
Why, it's gonna make you cuss?
Oh yeah, I'm a straight thug.
Oh,
You're not
And
gonna
it's
stop listening to
bad.
music.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna listen to certain type of music. I gotta go back to my old school jams probably. 'Cause it's not gonna
No.
work.
All right,
So
Miley
you're not
Cyrus.
going out? No,
What
just
you
for
mean?
You're not gonna go nowhere.
I'm gonna go out, but I'm talking about in the car. Oh, I do my own concerts in the cars. Oh,
All right, we know.
Yeah, so I'm saying you can saying dumb that down a little bit, but going out
You still gonna
yeah,
be.
so
I know the devil gonna be working on me, man. I already know.
I want to see how this works out for you. I wish you would do the whole cuss box kind of jar thing.
I think she
'Cause-
should do that.
yeah, 'cause you
I
gonna-
would like to see that.
That'd be a lot of
And
money.
just remember
But I don't.
what you're saying, because you may live your day tomorrow cussing and just forget.
Majority of people I'm around know because
She-
everybody thinks I can't do it.
I think she might
So
need
they
some
gonna be looking like,
validation
"Oh,
from there.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Anybody that does that, I think they need somebody that's gonna be there to validate that.
So you need somebody at
Just
work
cuss.
that's gonna hold you
Yeah.
accountable.
So me and one
Somebody
of
at
my
home.
coworkers said we'll do that,
Okay.
and But I was like, I must cuss a lot up here. Cause
You cuss a lot everywhere, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be hard for you.
You know what I'm saying? The swear, I'm saying the swear jar is good though. Like I said, you get the money, you give it to
if
charity.
damn a cuss word, can I say damn is in the Bible?
Damn's still a cuss word though.
Hell.
You might get away with hell. I'll let you get away with hell.
Ass ain't no.
You trying to get all the cuss words still in.
Yeah.
Don't know what you gonna have is fucking shit.
Shit. Damn.
Alright, so
I'm
moving
good.
on.
I'm
Alright, so we've been rounded out here. We almost an hour and a half in. So anybody got some businesses y'all want to shout out? Any businesses y'all went to recently that y'all want to, shine a light on? We ain't got no sponsors, but we can just, I like shouting out businesses that we
I ain't
frequent.
go nowhere really this weekend.
That's surprising. You always somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta step it up too with the oldheadsradio.com because they did the Mardi Gras parade in
Oh yeah, they
Galveston.
did. I seen that.
Oh, they did.
I know we all
Awesome.
had other stuff going on, so we gotta do something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was out of town,
Real
but
life
I remember seeing it on Instagram whenever I was in DC, and I was looking at it.
So this will be played on Old Heads Radio on Saturdays at 5 p.m. So
Yeah.
big shout outs to those guys for the parade and stuff. I watched some of the videos. So
Yeah, it looked really nice.
Yeah,
Word, big ups to Old Head Radio.
yeah, that's what's up. Anybody got so no other businesses? Like I said, I ain't been nowhere. I could tell y'all about the places in DC, but it don't really matter.
Oh, you got us. I don't care. What is? I need to write it down.
Oh, you going to DC?
It might. What
I will say
look
okay.
like the. What the? Oh,
All right, I got one.
what's that?
We're gonna give a shout out to Gas Body Shop.
Okay.
Cause they done had my whip for about a few weeks right now. And I'm gonna need that back. Adrian Garcia, yeah.
Yeah,
That's my amigo, my Mexican amigo partner. I'm gonna need my motherfucking whip back, bro. Hey, but in his defense, you know what I'm saying? Like right now it's been some cold weather and they ain't got no, inside body shop. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't paint no whip in outside, when it's cold weather like this. So, but you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for, if you're in H-Town and you're looking for somebody that's going to do you right, hit me up. I'll make sure I talk to my partner. It's GAS Body Shop. It's on Hillcroft, right there off, 90, Main Street, whatever down there, going towards, the Southwest. Gas Body Shop.
All right. Well, yeah. And I mean, as far as DC goes, I'll tell you that, like, the brunch I went to was at this place called Mad Hatter.
Oh.
And so it was nice. It was a good little brunch out there. Another place we passed by was called Griffin and some other places. But actually, one I went into was Mad Hatter. Of course, if you ever in the DC area, and especially if you black, you need to go to the museum, African American history. Let me see what else I did in DC. I went to this place called Busboys and Poets because everybody kept telling me I needed to go. They had like a lot of vegan and gluten-free type food, but I mean, it was cool. Like, it was a nice little vibe. Like, they played like neo-soul music, some Chance the Rapper kind of stuff was coming around there, but it was good. It was a nice little place out there. But yeah, so those are my businesses. If anything else, let me see. What's y'all's contact information?
Matter of fact, I got another question about DC.
Yeah.
Because I always hear when you go to DC, it's the club called Love.
I don't know about that one.
Club Love? Nobody know about that?
No, the only club I heard of in
Everybody
DC.
tweeting or Instagram or something. So we ain't gonna worry about Love right now. But I think
I was
that's the
trying to
club
find-
in
Mad Hatter.
DC. But all right.
I was gonna say there was a club called and this is a club I went to the first time I went to DC, and then when I went this time they were still saying they still be jumping this club called The Park at 14.
Yeah.
And it's like a 5-story club called The Park, and they said like that's where all the black people be, and they said it's still live. It was live when I went for that wedding, and then I was tired when I was in DC this time because I was running around all day, so I ain't go out. But they said The Park still be jumping on 14th in DC, so if you're in DC, that's the place to be too.
I got another one. I heard the strip club out there, Stadium.
I heard that too.
Okay.
Yeah, Stadium I had heard of.
All right, so
Y'all would know about the strip club.
right.
I mean,
I listened to a couple DC rappers. So
I was gonna say, yeah.
They talk about Stadium.
When I was looking up stuff at DC, Stadium came up. I was out there with my gal and stuff, and we wasn't really just doing that. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just verifying something.
Yeah, no, I heard
when
that
I
one was
go.
lit though.
All right.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I found Club Love.
Club Love. Okay, so that is legit. I heard it got like a few different levels in there. So
It looked big.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's what I heard. It got
everything in DC got like multiple levels, and I noticed that too. Like everything.
Is it like New York?
It's kind of like New York because everything they got
Oh, so,
skyscrapers
yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. So
See,
everything
handicapped
got.
there, huh?
They usually have ramps and elevators in every place I've been to. They have at least an elevator every place.
Right?
Yeah, every building code.
They gotta accommodate for handicapped people. So if you're in a wheelchair, you can still go. Get out there and get live.
Yeah, I'll turn up.
For real, how you gonna get out of here?
All right, so what's y'all contact information? How can people get in touch with y'all? Social media or?
Well, I'll just go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying, like we said, special guest tonight were Erica T and the boy Gino. We pretty much, you know what I'm saying, kicking off the podcast, both sides of the pillow. Okay. And the short part of it is both sides of the P. And with that, you got both of the P's. If you don't know the both of the P's, a female perspective versus a male perspective, then okay, you should just follow us and, you know what I'm saying, we're going to enlighten you. But both sides of the pillow on whatever social media you got, you know what I'm saying, from social Snapchat to Instagram, Facebook, all of that. And I'll let Erica T say her bit.
We pretty much just said it.
Yeah.
So yeah, both sides of the P, that's the name for all social media. So no.
All right, so Facebook, Snapchat, everything will be both sides of the P.
Sides of the P.
Okay.
It's both sides of the P.
Both sides, BOTHSIDESOFTHEP.
Both sides of the P.
And probably right now you should just follow our personal handles, which is Daboygno, DABOYGNO.
And TaylorMade_me.
How you spell your Taylor Made?
TaylorMade.
The regular way.
Okay.
Underscore
Not Taylor. Not Tyler.
Taylor. All that extra.
Taylor
Regular.
Made.
Underscore me.
Okay.
So it's definitely been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all having us on.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all coming out, man. We love to have conversation.
The doors are open,
you know?
Yeah. We like conversating with everybody.
Thanks for having
and I
us.
said conversate. I didn't say
right,
converse.
because when people say, no, that's not a word. I know that's not a word.
I like the word, though. I like conversation.
It's all in rap songs.
I mean, it's all cool. So when both sides of the pillow comes on, you know, I need some gentlemen's aspects versus these non-legitimate other side of the P.
What you
know what I'm saying? Non-legitimate. Everybody gonna know what the best side of the P is. It's the penis, not the pussy.
Oh, so
there you
say?
Go.
I mean, some men like penises too.
Right? We ain't worried about them other guys that like whatever they like. That ain't the type of party we having it. Because the boy Gino ain't gonna advocate for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate on y'all. That's whatever y'all do. But hey, at the end of the day, Gino ain't that host that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, ride with that.
So penis seeking penis, you can
step on down.
Any side of the P. Like we take not just both sides, but you can come from any direction.
I'm sure Gino would have a lot to share with that.
Hey, I'm on the cool side of the P, you know what I'm saying? We on the cool side, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, make sure, you know what I'm saying, my special shout out to What's the Remedy podcast for having us tonight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go look that up. Right. Forget that every single social media outlet.
All social media outlets.
Every single one. You know what I'm saying? And make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all also, you know, show love here and more to come.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. We got more to come on both sides. Both sides of the P and What's the Remedy. Everybody going to be collabing a lot more.
Yeah, everybody got to eat in 2018.
All right.
Hey, let's eat.
All right, so we'll holler at y'all next week.
All right.
Anything? You have anything to ask? I
don't. Okay. You know, happy Lent.
You know, I got to ask
Keep it out there. Y'all see me cussing? I mean, fuck it.
Oh my God.
And on that note,
walk on by.
Yeah.
On that note, we out.
Yeah, we out of here, man.
Every day was when mama said you better be home. When them street lights on. And when the street lights on. And when the street lights on. They ain't doing nothing but wrong. When them street lights on. And when the street lights on. Cause when the street lights on.